cannabis cultivating that you do.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely gotta, touch on that. How did you get into it? Besides, I know we are us men of color. You feel me? I don't like to use the word black because that's a crayon color. We're not black.
Absolutely.
You feel me? I know you will understand where I'm coming from with that, right?
Yeah.
So
I always say I'm an alien anyway. So.
I would rather be an alien.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because that's what you've been called anyway.
Real talk.
Of alien.
Real talk. They respect the alien before they respect the black. Whatever you call yourself black.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I feel you on that. But how did you because that takes time. That's a thing that you got to be really into with the strands and when you call yourself a cultivator, it's like, hey, that's top notch. So how did you get into that?
Man, to be honest, it was something that a lot of people be from the street anyway. So
right.
I was out there smoking, and when I used to call it weed, I put respect on the name, like how Birdman say, put some respect on the name.
Right.
You know what I mean? I smoke cannabis.
The Chicago nigga.
But yeah, man, I used to smoke and do some things. You hustling in the hood. That's when you learning about it. And I had a lot of big bros that was really like getting money. So as I was a shorty and growing up, I literally, some of the first weed I ever smoked in my life was chronic.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
and people don't understand this difference in weeds.
Yeah, it's a huge, chronic. When I was, this was forever ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like literally like 20 years ago or something like that, because it had to been like about the year 2000 or 99 or something like that.
Right.
But I literally, when I smoked some chronic, I was trying to remember how much it was, because I don't want to cap at all, but I want to say it was about like $20 a blunt or $20 a gram, which is still
no, it was actually back about 2000 on some real chronic, and it probably was a nice skimpy joint too. It's about a dub.
It was like a 0.4 people.
Where you smoking that in the city?
Today, and it costs much more, because now people complain about a tray 5 being $50, but they don't realize back in the day a salt buck was a 0.5.
Yeah.
So you pay $20 for a gram.
Yeah.
So if that's 2 grams, that's 2 grams for $40. But see, ain't nobody, nowadays people be like, they want $50 and what? That's actually a real good deal.
I don't even like dealing with people like that.
Yeah, man.
Because like I always tell people, you have rappers and you have artists, right? Yeah. And a rapper is always gonna take away from the game. He's gonna use the game and take away. An artist is always going to be willing to influence the game and get the game something to live off of, to keep beating off of. You feel me? So anybody that don't want to pay for what they really want, if you're going to complain to pay for what you want, I don't even want to fuck with you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. and then, man, I ain't even gonna lie too. Like, I went through a lot. It's like a mixture of things that got me into cultivation and agriculture. I had a garden at my home. You know what I mean? So
right.
I was gardening, so I grow a lot of different vegetables from, crooked neck squash and some little sweet potatoes, strawberries.
Okay. Are you growing now?
Yeah, I grow. Like, right now, it's the winter time, so my garden is it just stopped growing like right before my crash, like maybe in October or November. That's when everything started kind of dying off. But I grow everything, peppermint, like mint leaves and all this stuff. I make my own fresh teas and everything.
Okay, we're gonna have to connect on something. We're gonna have to connect after the show. You feel me? I definitely got some ideas, especially like for all my people. I'm looking for black farmers. You feel me? Like colored people farmers. I'm sorry for saying black, but it's a habit. You feel me? But I'm looking for vegetable growers because I got an idea about getting vegetables to people that they in these areas where they didn't just really shut down the grocery stores. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, that's what, and I got to get with you on that because that's what I was working on last year. It was just, it took a toll on me because, and if you go on my page, you will actually see it on my, especially my different organics page.
Right.
Because different organics, that's my brand. That's my company.
Right. I was going. I want to touch on that too.
Yeah, so I'm like, I got so many different hats that I'm actually wearing, which it's never really been a problem for me. I guess that's just how I'm wired. I don't know if you're familiar with the dude Gary V.
Yeah.
You know Gary V. Okay,
yeah.
Gary V. One thing I know about him, because my brother always be like, man, you should watch Gary V. And then he eventually stopped saying it because he noticed, he was like, man, you pretty much the same. And then he looked up the zodiac sign. Gary V is a Scorpio, just like myself.
And I am as well.
Are you as well? So,
yeah.
Okay. So then you already know, if you know anything about our sign, we're highly in tune with a lot of different things. We don't mind trying just about anything.
True that.
But at the same time, we're very hard workers, and we usually, even if the untrained, I think we do one thing. Like me, I'm thinking you just into like radio and media, but you telling me you're a Scorpio,
yeah.
You just told me you got 35 jobs because Scorpio, we don't know how to sit down.
Yeah.
We don't know how to rest, and we don't know
no, I got my own clothing company, and it's. See what I'm saying?
Like you about to go down the list.
Yeah, like I'll be here all day, fam. Like, and they all do. They all do their own personal numbers. You feel me? Like, one thing I asked for this year that I'm going to work hard more than anything else is putting a real team together that I can delegate, that understand my vision, and they willing to bring their vision with mine. You feel me? And we getting this paper because if you look at how business is done, you feel me? Everybody on a 90-day cycle. You feel me? So I don't care what the cost is. You got 90 days to pay for it. You feel me? Or to pay into paying it off. So why would I be any different with an independent artist? You feel me? So I don't need you to give me no $15. But you can get financed through my promotional company. You feel me? Give me $7 a month, you feel me, for this package. The package is $75. You feel me? You covered on the financing, you feel me, and you going about your business. And I'm dealing with an EIN number. I'm not dealing with you as a person. You see what I'm saying? And I don't like. This is the page I'm on. I'm more on to showing entrepreneurs that we don't have to. The cash ain't nothing. Your word is everything.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. That's why it's funny you just said that. Like, I just told somebody this. I just had a meeting the other day. Well, yesterday, really, and there was 3 of us on the phone, but I was just trying to bring somebody into this business situation, rather.
Right.
And they were kind of rushing, but I was trying to tell them, I'm like, everything, the fortune is in the connection, not a quick dollar.
True that.
Because if somebody was to tell me, man, I got $1,000 for you, or like if you told me right now, man, do you want $1,000, or I could purchase your song Iffy 50 times or 100 times on iTunes, I'm gonna take the 50 or 100 times on iTunes all day over the $1,000. And somebody might say, man, you out of your mind.
Yeah, you gotta elaborate on that. Why?
Because I understand as an artist, one of the most challenging things to get today is support. And you could compete on a national level if you get 500 sales.
Exactly. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah, because people.
You on Billboard with them 500 sales.
Yeah, you hit big because the thing is.
That's why I don't get artists and I don't get their fans.
Because the thing is that today it's all about clout, and kids think that it's cool for me to just post these videos on my Facebook and this, that, and the third. Man, you need to drop an album. That's why, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I literally probably have about 5 albums worth of songs. I got a bunch of mixtapes worth of songs. Like, I probably got a good 200 songs on here.
Damn.
Like, literally.
Damn.
But the problem is, I'm not finna drop all of this different music. Yeah, I got songs with a lot of people in the city that are probably even mad with me. That'll be like, damn, we got songs from last year.
Right.
I got a bunch of music. I'm not gonna lie to you, a bunch of my own solo music. But I got to a point where I started to understand music business.
Hold on. I don't want to cut you off, but we might end up having to do a part 2 to this immediately. You feel me? Because we got 3 minutes left. You feel me? And it seems like you definitely got another hour worth of interview. You feel me? So but go ahead. I just wanted to warn you. You feel me?
Yeah, you good. So I just wanted to because I got into the business side and I got all of my business in order. I got my own, record label. I got all of my own, I own all of my publishing.
Right.
All of my royalties, my mechanical royalties, all of their performance royalties. I get all of my money, and I can teach an artist how to do it. So once I start.
We definitely got to talk. We definitely got to talk. We got to build.
Yeah. When I understood that, I'm like, man. And then I seen other people, just like what's dude named Schoolboy Q. Just on the last note, and I don't even mean to put them out there like that, but it's just real. You got to do that just in the industry. You got to know the industry that you're in.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? He, at one time, 3 years ago, they said he was the number 2 artist, you know what I mean, in hip-hop. And the number 1 artist was Kendrick Lamar at the time. It was like 3 or 4 years, because I forgot. At the time, it wasn't Drake. Drake is now.
Right.
But at the time, it was Kendrick Lamar. When he had his run and TDE was doing their thing,
right.
It was Kendrick Lamar, and then you had Schoolboy Q, and he was dropping some real high music. He came out with Oxymoron.
Yeah. Kanye on that joint.
And it did crazy numbers. So, bro, I be into history, like, you know what I mean? Like, music history.
Yeah, I'm going right there with you. I definitely understand where you're going.
Bro, this man last project did 4,000 sales. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be on a major record label and do 4,000 units, or somebody like Dave East as well, I throw it out because I like these artists.
Right.
It's just an example. You got a major record label behind you. So if you're a kid, you need to understand that it ain't nothing but a business loan. If somebody say, I'm gonna give you $1 million. That ain't your million. That's a loan. It's just like
and you paying taxes on it.
Yeah. So
shit.
like
don't give me shit.
Shit. So I don't want your million ain't worth that meal to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'd rather get it out the mud myself, especially in today's market. Because if you can literally get out there and convince 500 people or so to grab your stuff, like how you said, you'll hit Billboard, you'll hit all these different charts, man. You'll be everywhere.
100.
You'll be everywhere.
All right.
Straight. Go ahead. You got it, man.
Hey, we're gonna send this off with some bullhorns. You know what I'm saying? This is Chicago, nigga. You feel me? And we're gonna jump off into part 2, man. Hey, y'all see what we doing over here? This XTM News. We give y'all the exclusive drop down on real independent artists.